are. This is our main welcoming area. The building is about 68,000 square feet. It'll be ready and grand open in October. And come on, we'll start you around. So the building is 2 floors, each about 30,000 square feet. Up on the second floor, we'll also have the Institute of Design, which is moving from our downtown campus down to the main campus.
Exciting.
So this is what we call the Morgenstern Pitch, and it's a meeting space. There'll be cushions on the various floors, and then it's a presentation space as well. So we'll have the ability to have large meetings and groups and classes here at the same time.
And not literally pitch, like pitch me the deal.
Well, so pitch is, in soccer, it's it has a defined term. So I thought of, it's sort of a double pun, but.
You know what I love is the aesthetic so far. Just walking in, it's so clean, it's so modern. I mean, you walk in, it just feels larger than life. I mean, come on, Howard, this is like an amazing scene right here. It's so powerful.
This is so open and sort of exciting, and to think of it filled with people and people moving on 3 different levels of the space.
You know what I love about you is like your artistic eye is amazing, your art collection's amazing, and your knowledge of tech is bar none probably better than anybody I've ever come across. You've managed to merge in this space design and tech in such a cool way.
This is going to be so exciting, and the merger is even broader than that, because the true merger that's going on is all of the disciplines across this whole campus, 250 professors, 8 colleges. The idea is tomorrow's problems are all interdisciplinary. They're all engaged, and we hope the Kaplan Center will be the hub for bringing together that. So a corporation will come and say, I have this kind of complex problem, and I can't find my way around the campus, or each campus, each silo is a different part of the solution. Sure. So this will be the one-stop shop, and this will be really the new front door to engage corporations. And then also, of course, the hope is we'll have career placement here. And boy, if these students hit it out of the park on some of these projects, well, boom, right into the employment workforce.
So why don't corporations today do that in-house?
I think that they don't want to deal with the headcount. So this is a very clever way. You get the research, you pay for a project, but you don't take on a bunch of people that then you can't fire once that project is done, good or bad.
Right, and it's a win-win for the students, because the students are getting real-world education, and like you mentioned, a potential to maybe move into that company.
And experience in working in teams, really important. This space in particular will be one of our areas for collaboration hubs. Sort of mobile monitors and whiteboards. This is all writable, so this is all workspace as well. So this will be my space.
Do you like the fact that you're going to be pretty much dead center to the view of every single student and person that walks into this building?
Yeah, that's an important part of being how inclusive and how sort of collaborative you want to be.
Yeah.
It's just not happening. In fact, when we go upstairs, you'll see that the whole faculty of the design school is in open space, and that's probably one of the first implementations of that strategy in any university. So this is our second floor, and this is this magical sort of covering for the second floor of the building. And if you see the tubes are what drive the pneumatic system that blows air into this thing. It's like a pillow.
Oh, so here I see the space.
Yeah, space between it, so it expands, and that makes it more porous, so more light and heat comes through. It's very rare that you have this amazing sort of perspective too, where you got the outside, you've got people traversing the whole space, and then you've got the whole, inside area as well.
Can't wait to see it buzzing with people and the energy that's going to come from it.
It's going to be really exciting. Okay, so this is the Maker Lab. Hi, Barb.
Hey, Barbara. Good to see you. Give me a hug. Good to see you.
So, CNC routers, maker equipment, 3D printing.
You're speaking my language now, Howard.
So
I love this.
So one of the things we want to talk to you about is, coming on at the grand opening and making some of your magic.
Sure.
Doing some projects, but I think that having entrepreneurs in residence and instructors who have actually lived it and also, you know, even talking about putting together some video and some materials around some of these projects.
Sure.
I think it'd be great. I think it'd be a whole new DIY kind of thing for you.
I'm in it. When you take design and home and style and merge that with technology, I always love the outcome of that. You know, when you get the innovation involved in that process.
You know, that's a whole different world. In 1871, you didn't have anybody with a welding gun or anything.
Making stuff.
Making stuff. But you know, today, as you said before, you have to show it and then design it and then you have to deliver it, which is to say you have to make this stuff.
Big potential here, big potential.
So I want to show you our Thing application, which we're going to use all over the campus to provide visual information. So basically, students will just be able to look at this through their phone, and what it's going to permit us to do is provide visual information and video to students all across the campus through their phone. So basically all they'll do is take their phone and look at a marker, and it'll play a video that explains what's going on.
Well, when you think of school, you always think of conformity. You always think of you got to be locked into one area, learning one thing, not interacting, get your mind focused.
That's not the way the world works going forward. So these are going to be workspaces, workbenches. All of the students will have access to, you'll see over here, these mobile monitors. So we'll have a huge emphasis on digital and digital technology across the boards.
Your problem solution scenario where you're talking about clean water or solar, are these pie in the sky things you're grabbing and putting these topics in?
No, these are driven by three things. One is some core curricula where we want everybody to learn the process of innovation, iteration, raising the bar, getting a little bit better, entrepreneurship, you know, tell a simple story, start with what you have, you know, persevere, all those things. Then phase two are faculty projects where they need a team and they want to swarm an important research topic, and those are much more today physical. They're much more about getting a result because the client doesn't want a paper. The client wants something that works.
Touch, feel.
Exactly. And then the last are these things that are inbound from corporations, saying, I want a whole bunch of people and I want them to do, you know, do this project. And those are the most exciting because that's what you said before, that's real life experience, and that's going to be a huge difference. So grand opening October 25th. Website is kaplan.iit.edu. Okay, good. Thanks, buddy. Nice to see you.
Congratulations, it's amazing.
Me,